Well, hello and welcome back to Stephanie's Movie Reviews. We are having a great time on this show today, and I just want to get right to it because I'm so excited about this next movie that we're going to talk about. And my special guest today is my amazing director and producer, Amy Kardashian.
Not Kardashian.
Not Kardashian.
Now I'm going to miss you on my show.
I know.
Who's going to say not Kardashian?
I know.
Right?
I know. That's what happens when you get these brilliant ideas, Amy.
Yeah.
You work yourself
what
out
did I
of
do? Did I
yourself out of a co-host
or something?
So I want to get to it because
yeah,
we don't have much time, and I want to tell you about this movie, Bridget Jones's Baby. I wanted to love this movie, and I did.
Oh,
I absolutely loved this movie.
I was waiting to see what you were going to say. Because like, she's gonna say, "I don't love it." What's happened here?
No, I loved this movie. The original Bridget Jones's Diary, this is the third in a series of films, came out in 2001, and it was directed by Sharon Maguire, who directs this movie in particular. And also, a side note, Sharon Maguire is a very good friend of Helen Fielding, who is the author of the Bridget Jones's series, and her new book, Bridget Jones's Baby, is coming out tomorrow.
Oh my goodness!
It's coming out tomorrow.
Wow!
So you can run to the bookstore and get it tomorrow. But anyway, I digress. And also because they're such good friends, one of the characters, Shazza, who's one of Bridget Jones's friends on in the movie, is actually a description of Sharon Maguire because Helen Fielding knows her so well. It's like based on Sharon Maguire. So I thought that was interesting. But anyways, the synopsis, the premise of this movie is that Bridget Jones is single once again, and she goes into a particular event. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but she goes to this happening, and she runs into Mark Darcy again, and they have relations. And then she goes to another place, and she has relations with a new guy. And she ends up pregnant. And she doesn't know who the father is. So
that was funny.
That's a dilemma. That's a problem. And Emma Thompson plays her doctor, and she's just hysterical. She's just really funny. She's like, and it's just really, really funny. And, I love this movie because not only was it, when you see sequels of movies, sometimes they're not as good as the originals,
Yeah.
And this movie, though, it was just so crazy and hilarious, just like
cute,
normal Bridget Jones, and it had even more fun in it, and it had a lot of heart. I thought it had a lot of heart.
As we went to the movie, the movie went more like we're watching in the movie, it was have a combination. This movie had like fun, uplifting, heart. It just had a lot of different elements in it, and how they put all this together with that one take over. That was amazing.
It was great directing.
It was amazing because it's hard to combine all this funny and uplifting and cute and a lesson and everything together, like a great mix.
And speaking of which, now I know you like to look for lessons in movies. So what was your takeaway? I'm interested to know, what was your takeaway in this particular circumstance?
Well, my takeaway is that when you want to marry someone, when you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, to make sure you find the person who loves you unconditionally.
Yes.
And I don't want to spoil the movie. I don't want to tell them why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
However, that's what I walked away with. That she did the right thing by choosing the right person. She tested. And I like that because she tested the person before they knew what's happening. And she got the answer, and by getting the answer, she said, okay, this is the love of my life because they love me unconditionally no matter what, even though the other person is more uplifting or whatever it is. But that's what I walked away. Like, I made the right decision being with my husband, because maybe it wasn't right to other people. Maybe I wasn't right to other people being with him, but I just followed with my intuition, and tells me he loved me for who I am.
And you know what I liked too about this movie is that Colin Firth, who plays Mark Darcy, who's kind of her love in the first two films, I really saw his character in this movie. Like, before, he seemed kind of stiff to me. I was like, I don't know if he can really handle her. Yeah, like, why are they together? Because he's like Mr. Lawyer and everything like that. And I really got a sense. I felt like, I got like the sense that, oh, you know what? He is human after all. He does have feelings. And I could see why, you know, without giving any spoilers, I could see why she would consider him, because she
even gave him a time.
Yeah, she even gave him time.
Because she's too uplifting and loving and cute. And why even give him a time? But that's what they did in this movie. They did great job of bringing the characters from the person and showing us their characters. Like you said, they never show us. But I ate a lot of popcorn in that movie.
And we have
knows me.
We have Patrick Dempsey in that movie too, and he is, you know, so cute and charming and wonderfully played, of course. Like, you know, who doesn't love McDreamy from Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
And
oh my goodness,
he's adorable.
He is adorable. He's a good actor. Very good actor.
He was a fun actor to put in the mix of all of that with all of them.
It was cute how they were getting to each other's nerves.
Yeah.
And how he was defending her, especially when he said, I'm not spoiling that because they see that on the commercial.
Yeah.
When he was giving her, he brought her tea and he said, I brought her something more healthy. It's like he's competing.
The two guys were competing against each other.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen a movie that have that many combination of cuteness, lesson, a heart, and characters, and they're taking you like waves, don't you think?
And you know what else I really enjoyed about this movie?
What?
Is the soundtrack. I thought the music was so perfect. It illustrated so well what was going on in the film at the time that there was one part in particular where she has this revelation, and this song plays, and I was like, oh, that is hilarious. Like, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And Ellie Goulding's new song, Falling for You, is Still Falling for You, is in that movie too, which is a great song. So I loved this movie.
You're shining. This is what I'm talking about.
I love
this is why I'm
movie.
producing this show for you.
Yeah.
And you just get lifted up.
And of course,
just talking about it in passion.
I can't go without not saying Renee Zellweger is a great actress, and she does this character of Bridget Jones so well. You just fall in love with her. You just like she's your character. It's just she's so real, and you know there's
you don't feel the acting.
You don't feel the acting. You feel like this is really a character that exists. You know, I want to get to know her. You know, kind of thing. So I'm so excited about this movie, and I hope you'll go see it. It is rated R, and it runs 123 minutes, but I think it's worth every minute of that 123 minutes.
But by the way, it's not for family, right?
It's not for family.
No, it's not for family.
It's a little bit, you know,
heavy
and the language and everything like that. But it's a wonderful movie.
I wouldn't take my grandkids.
No. But girls, you're gonna love this movie.
Yeah. And
so I'm gonna give this movie. Yes, you heard it from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 popcorn.
I can't believe that.
I loved this movie.
All of the movies, you give them 3 and this is 5.
I give it 5.
Wow.
So there you go.
That's pretty good.
Yes. So anyway, this is our 4th segment. We had a great show, and we'll see you next time.